at 8 with the meeting at 10 and then ride like 11, or we push it back an hour to breakfast starting at 9, meeting at 11, and then ride at noon-ish.
We do a lot of our meals for 2 hours in advance. But on a Sunday, I don't see a reason that people have to, wait or not wait or get out of work first. I say we do it for an hour. Everybody gets in, eats, get the meeting going, and on our way, rather than taking up an extra hour.
Yeah, I think the only thing is I'll tell you what, let's see, maybe this first one will do it for an hour and see how it goes. I just want to make sure we have ample enough time to do the dishes, get everything cleaned up, and then not push
No, I agree with that, but whenever we do meals typically, our first half hour is our biggest amount. So if you do it for an hour, and we got enough people to do dishes, get stuff ready, and people coming for the meetings.
Yeah, so that's good feedback. So then what I'm hearing is it will keep right around 9 o'clock in the morning then?
Yeah.
Start at 9?
Meeting at 10.
So we'll shoot for that. 0900. Now to follow up with that, like I said, I'll get the supplies for the breakfast to go around. But I want to keep it simple, simple menu. We don't need to take a whole bunch of orders like I think they offered eggs, bacon,
They didn't do bacon. They kept it cheap. The bacon sausage.
Eggs, sausage, and biscuits and gravy.
So really good.
Yeah. Who are you opening the breakfast up to?
I
didn't open it anybody.
All right, so you're opening up so people can come in and do breakfast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know that was something that a lot of post members said they used to do breakfasts up here long before I was here. So I think that'll be bringing it back.
You got eggs?
Yeah.
So you're going, all right, let's see how it goes. I think if you do it from 9 to 10, you're gonna have somebody coming in at 10:45 or something like that, right?
We say 9 to 10, it's 9 to 10. If they miss it, they miss it.
The first go around, I don't see trying it. Don't know that there'll be a whole lot of people here because it'll be pretty quick and none of us are going to hear about it maybe.
Leave yourself some offset time,
Yeah.
right? So let's say the meeting starts at 11, your meeting's from 11 to 12, and then you go right into the ride, right? So yeah, they will have 9 and 10, and then that gives you time to, if it does go a little bit longer, we can get everything cleaned up. So you're not rushing from all that stuff.
And we talked to Rebecca about it already since she's our Sunday bartender usually. She said she's fine with coming in at 9 so that, the canteen can make a little extra cash. Well, how much are we gonna charge?
So they were doing 5, but I would suggest at least 6. I'd suggest at least 6. So we do our Friday nights.
We'll keep it at 5. Let's see how we do it at 5.
That's all.
Yeah, we'll keep it at $5. And like I said, I'll just have a preset menu. I'll think of that this week and we'll put it together. They were doing it down there with 2 people literally working in the kitchen, so that kind of brings me to the next point. Is I'd like a motion. I'd like to present the group with a motion that, and I know Josh and I talked about this earlier, to use some of our funds to purchase a Blackstone cooking station for the riders group and to be used for the post as well. It costs anywhere between $380 and probably $400 if you get the cover and everything to it. But it's a 4-can afterburner. It's real nice. It's just a giant skillet.
So moved.
Keep it here at the post. So
I move we do that.
all right, there's one. Second motion. Any discussion?
Yeah, where are we getting it from?
I saw it on Amazon, or I can go. I think they even have it at
They sell them there. They sell them everywhere around here. They
Why
have
don't
them
we
at
make the
Academy.
motion
They have them at.
to spend no more than $500.
I actually had it up to 400. It won't cost more.
Okay.
The one prices I were looking at ran between 350 and 389. So we'll get a cover for it. And with Prime, I think I even get it cheaper than that. So. All right. So second motion, any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
For any opposed?
I got a discussion.
Fire away.
It's gotta be the biggest one you can find.
It is. It's going to be it's the big
For the price.
Yeah, it is.
500.
It's big. It's not the 2 burner. It's the 4. It's big.
We're gonna have it all set up for you,
Our
so you can
motions were
go.
400.
There you go. Told you. All right, motion passed. We'll go ahead and get it. I'll figure out how do I do that, Josh, if we do that? Do I use the card here?
You can use the card, or if you wanna go, yes, use the card.
That way it comes out of our, then we just tell the quartermaster that.
When you do your receipt, you'll write it on the envelope to take it out of the rider's group line item.
Perfect. All right.
And honestly, let's do a memo whenever you get the receipt, let's write something up, because that
Just wanna make
way
sure you tag it.
it's clear.
Got it. All right, good. So we'll do that. We'll try to get that going this week because it'd be nice if we could get it here before the April, but if we don't, I heard that the kitchen's working just fine, so if we had to, you know, we'll use the kitchen if we need to. But that's easy cleanup. Again, 1 or 2 people, we can knock that out. You slap the eggs on there, bacon, salt, whatever you want, and it's super easy. We do it camping all the time. It's a thing that's gonna work out. Like I said, when we're not using it, I think it'll be great for the post. Maybe we can even do like Philly cheese one night for the bike night dinner or stuff like that on that. Just kind of mix things up. So thank you guys for doing that. Thanks for voting on that. I appreciate it. Bike night. Bike night, we moved to April. Why do I say April 8th?
March 18th.
March 18th.
Oh, this is great. That's fine.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right. All right, so April 8th is what I have on the calendar for our fall on bike night in April. Well, I think
That's the second Friday.
I was gonna say the first must be
Well,
Friday.
because your first of the Friday is April Fool's Day.
April Fool. Okay.
That's right.
I was like, man, okay.
So I do have that correct. So April 8th, we'll keep it then. Anybody have any issues, anything going on in the post, Josh, that I don't know about on that day? I'll coordinate with County Road and let them know that as well. I think I need to call them, just write me a note to call John and just verify that he did get the word that we moved from next week, to 3rd week. Just want to make sure he's show up. Awesome. Squat and Gobble for April, it'll be the 14th. So back-to-back events there for the riders group. And I just picked something simple this time. I figured the burger in. I saw Josh eat a burger there the last time we were out and it looked pretty good, so.
I tried to go there the other day.
Hold on.
This is amazing.
So
Down.
we're gonna do our rides on Sunday. Isn't that gonna now be our squat and double?
No, I still like
No,
to
it's
try
gonna be
that.
bike ride.
Oh, you still wanna do the squat and double
Yep.
on the night?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
those are evenings. And that's a nice, easy one there, plenty of parking. That'll be April 14th. Still on a Thursday, burger in. Right over there, yeah, exactly. Keep it simple in April since it's gonna be a busy month. Because we have the poker run to talk about. So that is the last thing I want to talk about here, poker run. No, not yet. I haven't yet. Probably just for the same time. Unless we get that skill, I'm gonna do something, like I said. Poker run discussion. All right, so I went and made the cards. That's done. I got the tally sheets. That's done. I'm working on the flyers. I was trying to pick an event, or not an event, but a charity for it. But man, it won't be done in time if I had to do that. So I think right now we're going to do it, and the money's going to go right back into the Riders Group and the Post. We've been talking about building on this patio for a while, so this would be a good fundraiser. Not saying that we'll probably get all of it raised in a short amount of time, but at least it'll get it going, right? And then we can put that in a pot somewhere. Maybe continue to have events to fundraise for that. We've been talking about that for almost a year and a half now. COVID kind of slowed it down, but let's get that one back going. So I'll create something on the flyers for that. Is everybody good with that?
What date are you talking about?
Oh, for the poker run? I
Maybe it's the
had
22nd.
23rd,
April?
Saturday, 22nd, Friday.
Is it in April?
Yep, April 23rd. That's a Saturday.
And Joe Kaludi's here,
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
that's Saturday, right, Josh?
I think that's the 16th.
I thought we had
Brett.
booked. I thought we had booked for all of them. I do have
Well,
one.
the
Saturday.
no,
third
week.
Saturday.
The third
The third
Saturday.
Saturday is the 16th.
Get a map quest?
Huh?
Get a map quest?
It's all been figured out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we already got the routes.
Did we lose Brad?
Yeah, Becca came in and called him out. I don't know if
Were we trying to tie it with Joe Kaludi?
I think we thought it may work, but I don't know if you want to do the poker run on the 16th because that's the day after Good Friday. Right, so, and then the following day is Easter, so that wouldn't work.
So we'll keep it at the 23rd. That's what I had. So we were trying to time the poker run. That's one of the things I wanted to talk about was the kickstand. We were trying to time it. If Joe Kaludi was going to be here in the evening, we wanted to kind of roll into the entertainment on the way back. But I don't know if he's going to be here or not. So.
Well, if we're gonna get the final stop, we should have some type of thing.
Well, that's the other thing, right? If it's not Joe Kaludi, then do we bring somebody else in?
Yeah.
Right, you can't have the fun where you.
We got fun.
Fuck that.
Are you gonna ask him real quick?
Yeah.
Hopefully is the third. Would be the 16th.
While he's getting Brett, a few things that we have to still talk about, right? The routes, I have several routes already picked, but I don't have confirmation from the posts yet. So this week, I'm gonna try, Gary said they're in, but I just wanna make sure they're good with that date, and then I'll start nailing down the times of when we expect to be there, and how long we're gonna be there for the duration. Because Gary will probably be the first spot after we have breakfast here, and we get our first card and roll out. That'll be the first spot, and it may be early enough that they don't normally open, so I wanna make sure that they have all their bases covered. After that, if we make it around 11-ish, by the time we get out of there, then Satellite Beach is already in, and they'll of course be open. We won't run into issues from Satellite Beach and Cocoa Beach. And then I still got to see if we were going to tie Rockledge in or not on the way back. The only issue with Rockledge is coming back around. We'll have to make those 2 U-turns. So, what do you say?
Yeah, it's the 16th.
Oh, it's the 16th. So
Yep.
he's not coming on the 23rd.
No.
So then we'll have to nail down some details. Yep. So if that's the case, what I'm proposing is we'll probably start the poker run about the same time, 0900, so we can get the breakfast going. Kickstands up, what, 10? 10 or 11? Oh yeah, 11. Let's do it 11, right? Kickstands up at 11 with our first stop being Derry. And then from Derry, we'll go right over the bridge, take A1A up to Satellite Beach, that's Genie's Post. We'll go up there, stay there for another little bit, get another card, and then up to Cocoa Beach. The reason we like Cocoa Beach, good parking, and they got that outside venue there, so we'll go there. After that one, like I said, coming back around, I still have to check to see if Rockledge is going to be a game player. If not, then we'll just come back to the post here. Not a big deal. You'll get your last card here. If they are a player, then I'll figure out what the easiest way to come back down to make them part of the route.
So I didn't like the idea of going later in the day because anytime we've tried going to runs that started early, we've had 1 or 2 posts that always had an issue with getting drinks out or getting something going or getting the doors open.
Well, a lot of people change
We
their
also got to
hours, too.
figure Tom is bartending Saturday. You know, I think if we left a little bit later, it would be better, or if we even did it on a Sunday, you know, and Becca's here, I'm with her, I could do it, I can come in and over, and Brooke can come in and over, you know what I mean? But it's something to talk about, you know what I mean? Well, I know that, but even Saturday, if we went a little later,
Yeah.
you know, then we don't have to worry about places not being open and not being able to get
Well,
something.
That's what I'm
Because even
saying.
this post is.
That's what I'm saying. Kickstands up at 11, that gives us time to get down to Derry. It's still a good 20-minute ride. But then I'll coordinate with them and make sure that
They still have to be open.
Yeah.
So we have
Well,
to
I
be
think they're
open.
normally open on Saturday or noon, so it's only a few minutes early.
You know, Satellite Beach changed their hours. They are open later, but I think it'll still fall in.
I'll coordinate with them and see if we can
And
change the time.
Rockledge
But
hours are super different.
right now we'll plan for that. And like I said, I'll coordinate with the posts this week. But those are the locations. Activities. So I don't know if we're gonna have a whole lot of vendors come out, but I'll try to see what I can do. We're able to have some folks come out here, but 50-50 raffle, I would assume that, right? Yes, some single moms. There you go. I'll put you in charge of that.
I don't think she is yet.
50/50, we'll at least do that one for now, and we'll come up, I'll talk. Are you guys having a house committee meeting?
Well, yeah, first. No, we'll
Is that next week?
do, house committee will be,
This month, it's next week, isn't it?
what's the day?
The 7th?
7th.
7th, so first, yeah, next week.
Next week, all right, I'll go to that one. Go to that one, we'll see what other stuff we can do as far as raffles and stuff like that.
Now we are, for the poker run, we are gonna need people to be ahead of the poker run. So if there's anybody, both sides maybe, that might wanna go and set up just to hand out the cards that isn't riding. I don't know, maybe Nicole, Tom, I don't know how she would feel, but I know she probably won't ride. But driving over and just getting there before the riders get there to hand out the cards, because we can't put that on the other post. We have to do that ourselves.
How Gary do that shit?
Well, then you can't ride. I mean, you guys just have to ride ahead of the group.
I mean, we've done that before though, they still, it's just, when you park, you walk right in and there you go.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, that's something we'll talk about.
Or
And
sometimes the bartenders are okay doing it, but
I'll bring that up too.
Well, let's
at
talk
the house
about
committee
that.
and see if
If
we
they're
can get some
too busy.
volunteers.
We had a run committee at one time when they had steak shoot going, and the run came in, and Gary was gonna help you behind the bar. But then we had to supply somebody to do the cards, so Gary ended up doing the cards, I just did the whole thing.
Here it won't be a problem. We'll get the other station person here.
I mean, sometimes.
But they might be.
Yeah, sometimes they'll do it if they're not, you know, if we get there real early and they're not
We
open
come, we're
yet.
bringing a group in and say, hey.
Sometimes the bartenders
somebody
there will
to
just do it, but just in case.
I'll find out, I'll see if another one. If not, we'll find that. Lunch, so lunch, I'd like to have catered food here, that way we're not forced the same day, and we'll be tired and we can enjoy it. So, looking at a few options, I know I was looking at, barbecue from Sonny's. Sonny's is good because they pretty much bring everything, plates, utensils, it's all included. So I'll get a price from them this week for catered. I'm probably gonna do at least for 30, 40, 50 people, something like that, probably 50 people. And then whatever's left over, they can just give it to the post. Not yours on that day.
Dustin did a good job last time. Him and his friend.
You know, I'll talk to them, but man, that's a lot of work on their end to do it. And we still have to do all the cleanup and everything. We have it catered, it all comes, it's packaged, you got everything. So we're just trying to keep it simple for the first day. I think it's gonna be a busy day. So there's that one. There was Panera, I was looking at Panera, they have a catering service, but anyway, there's a whole bunch in the area. But right now, I was really pushing towards the barbecue because all in all, they were the cheapest and they provided the most. So any other suggestions on catering? No? All right, cool. All right, then we'll stick with barbecue afterwards, and I'll make sure I put that on the flyer.
Everybody go with that?
Get Sonny's.
Hmm?
Sonny's.
Yes.
Sonny's?
Yeah. Make sure you get barbecue sauce.
Well, they bring it on them little packets.
You just gotta remind them.
All right.
They're just completely.
Okay.
The other thing I wanted to talk about will be the feed ride, right? So I think most of them I've seen have been about $25 for the poker run.
Assignment 10 and 5, right?
10 and 5.
But most of them are, anybody else stand for different?
No, I've never seen it higher than.
10 and 5?
10 and 5. Yeah.
Perfect.
Five,
We'll do that.
So that includes that covers your lunch. I mean, you have to pay for breakfast, but that includes your lunch,
All right, I was looking at buying prices for 10 and
right?
5.
Isn't that what they always do? You go and you pay for breakfast, but then your ride includes your lunch. Isn't that how 81's on it?
Yeah.
That's how we've
I was
always
there
done
for
it.
Yeah, usually.
If you want to eat breakfast, you have to pay for it.
Yeah, 10 and 5 for the ride. I'll have all the paperwork ready for everybody to sign for that event, because that will be a BFW sponsored event.
I think we should pay for
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Five doesn't pay for it for the rider, yeah. And then there's gonna be other people that show up too. That's fine, I can do that. I think a $5 charge for lunch.
That's fine, we can do that. $5.
$5 breakfast, $5 lunch.
I'm with Mark.
Catering.
Like,
costs minimum
I
$5.
I can't hear what.
No, I said I'm with them.
Oh, you
Okay, I agree. Yeah.
$5 for the lunch?
Yep.
All right. That works. And then, what else? Something else I saw on there was they usually have, prize money for the best hand and the worst hand. So I can take that out of the writer's group fund.
What are you talking about for best and worst?
I don't know. What do we think? I mean, I've seen it go way up there, even 1,000, but I think that's too much.
Do 150?
I like that. $100 for best hand, $50 for worst hand. All right, we'll do that. All things out, we'll throw on the. And I think that is really about all I have on that. Everything else I think we have pretty much covered. We still have to work. Anything else I'm missing? Anything anybody can think of? I'm putting one of these together. It's my first one, so I just been taking notes from the internet there. Josh, anything?
No. The only thing I'll say is we do the April 3rd is the first Sunday, that's where you're gonna have your morning meeting for the first time. The following month, it doesn't work though, because that's 1 May and that's Cheeseburger in Paradise. So that's when we'll have the wall coming down and everything like that.
That's
So that might be one you have to move to the 8th or however you want to do it.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, good note. Yeah, so that would be May 8th.
And that's Mother's Day. If
No,
everybody
yeah,
likes
May
that.
8th is Mother's Day.
It is. Bring mom out for, awesome. All right.
Might get us
Remember this holiday.
Might get us some people for breakfast.
Yeah, that's true.
No?
All right, that is all I had for new business. Any other new business we need to discuss? All right, open discussion, anything, go to the order. Way back home, no messages from our online
Is
folks.
there anybody on there?
I'm just having tech issues. I can't tell with this
Oh,
one.
no
So
worries.
Jesse's.
I know there's been
did see
3
somebody
people
else,
on,
but
but I
Jesse
can't
was
tell
doing
you
it.
who they were.
Jesse might be coming back. I think he was visiting the family at that time. So I got Jesse on. With a little scooter, big Jesse.
Do you have anything else? I think that's it. I think that's all I had. All right,
We
next.
talked about our.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it for me. When's the next meeting? Next meeting is April 3rd.
8th. No, is it-
Third.
is it- oh, third.
Yeah, man, come on. That's our breakfast one. And don't forget Bike Night, which is the 18th, right? Yeah, 18th. Awesome. Well, if that's it, then we're done. Go ahead and call the room to attention. Salute the flag. Attention. Present. Arms. Order. Arms. You are dismissed. Thank you very much. and Thanks for paying the dues.
So next meeting is
Thank you,
noon
everybody.
day, Sunday.
Yeah.
We'll be here before 9, but to help, like to do cooking.